We're going to get a drink. Hi, Lisa. I'm good. How are you? How are you? Hi, Tammy. Running, oh, running to and fro. How are you? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's, it is what it is. So, how are you? I can't spell. I can't spell. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. So, come on in. Don't mind my mess. I'm at the bed mess. I barely made it this morning. I woke up and I jumped in the shower because I barely had time to even shower lately. I've been just working my full butt off. And it's been a long week, hasn't it? And it's only Thursday. I still have 3 more days in the week. I don't know about y'all, but man. Let me just share my live real quick, and I hope you share too. I'm sharing an empty chair. Okay. Live now. Yeah. Um, just let me do this real quick because I can't think and talk at the same time. I just can't. My friend Vanessa, my beautiful friend Vanessa, had her baby yesterday. So exciting. Little Layla is the cutest little itty bitty baby. And congratulations to Alex and Vanessa on your cute little itty bitty baby. So precious. What else did I want to say? Emma gave me another Emma-ism today. She's so funny. Oh my lord. I'll tell y'all in a second. Man, she cracks me up. I call them Emma-isms because she uses the wrong words to describe things. Uh, like, for example, yeah. So we went to grab some food real quick, and we're eating salad, right? We're eating salad from Salad Bar, and it's like salad mix. It has chunks of lettuce and everything. And she says, I realized why I wasn't liking salad so much. I wasn't putting enough ranch dressing on it. And I was like, yeah, that would make sense. And then she says, is it just me or does nobody like chunks of lettuce? And I knew what she was talking about, like when there's a lot, like a chunk of lettuce, like a big chunk of lettuce. She's like, I don't like chunks of lettuce because it's bald inside. Um, Bald? Yeah, there's no ranch on it. Dry inside? Do you mean dry? Because I think all lettuce technically should be bald and not have hair on it. Just my opinion. I mean, I could be crazy, but that's the way I think. But she thinks bald, bald lettuce. So, anyway, yeah, so that's Emma for you, and that's just a beautiful example of the Emma isms that she gives me all the time that are just amazing. Anyway, we got home and I rushed in here, and I started because I was late. Late. Lily would say it's naked. Yeah, it's bald. Bald lettuce. Um, I was just like, she's so funny. Um, Anywho, one second. Am I the only one that's been froggy? There's been, hi Amanda, how are you? Hi Crystal, Bambi, Tammy, Wendy. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, we had some bald lettuce, uh, I have a pimple right here. Can you see it? I woke up this morning and it was like, wah, on my face. And I was like, that hurts. And so I messed with it because why not? And now it's taking over my face. Hi, Linda. We're going to do readings tonight. I owe, and let's see, I owe Rose Lee a reading. And I owe, let me see who else. I owe 2 people readings, and I'm trying to remember who they are. Rose Lee. I don't know. It'll come to me. Hi, Linda. So we're doing readings tonight. I am going to try to not be tired. I did wake up at 6 this morning and just go. But, what is today? Today is the last day of August. Is everybody excited for September and cooler weather? Somebody shared on Facebook today, and I saw it. Hold on. Live. Okay, somebody shared on Facebook today. They're in Australia. Okay, they're having winter. It's gross over there. Somebody shared on Facebook today that somebody said it was the first day of spring, and they were like, to hell it is, I'm still freezing my ass off. And I'm like, I hear you, because is it just me, or like as soon as school started, everyone's like, fall is here, and I'm like, no, it isn't. It's still August. It's still 100 friggin' degrees outside. Like, it's 100 degrees. Honestly, 98 degrees in South Dakota today. Yesterday was 100 degrees, and I'm like, it's not autumn. It's not fall. Definitely not. Technically, I mean, historically, fall doesn't start until September 21st. So we still have 3 weeks, but definitely does not feel like fall to me. I don't know why all you pumpkin spice crazy people. I've never had one. I don't plan on it. I'm not a pumpkin lover. I will eat pepitos though. I like pumpkin seeds, but I don't do like pumpkin fruit or vegetable or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, so I ran in the door and came here to do readings for y'all. So tonight we're going to do the same thing we did the other night. I'm not tired right now, so we should take advantage of that. I mean, we should take advantage of the fact that I'm not tired right now. How long will that last? God only knows. Because I got home at like 4:15. I did a reading at 5 o'clock to 5:30. Jumped in the car, went and got some dinner with Emma. Came back. Actually, it was more like 5:45. It was almost 6 o'clock. It was actually 6 o'clock when we left. And came back. And here I am. My eyes were tired. My eyes were tired today. My hair has seen better days. I was noticing today in the car, because I had the windows down and I had the sunroof, because it was gorgeous for most of the afternoon, and then it got a little too hot. It was like 82 degrees, and I was like, yes, this is perfect. And my hair was blowing in the wind like this, actually out the sunroof like this, and I was like, yeah, and it was fun. And then but then it was blowing like this while I was driving, and that was kind of hard to see. But I've noticed all these gray, like, I don't know if you can see this. Hold on, let's look. Do you see all of that? Hold on. Do you see that? Lord have mercy. Do you see all that? Can you see that on your end? Let's see if I can. Anywho, there's a lot of it. So I'm going to color my hair a different color. No, it's not going to be pink. Y'all look. Y'all need to stop asking for me to do my hair pink again, because I'm never doing it pink again. Because I know every time I say I'm going to dye my hair, y'all are like, pink! Because you just loved it. It's a lot. Trust me, when the sun is shining on it, there's a lot of gray happening there. And I was like, it's a lot. So I'm gonna just gonna lighten it a little bit so it kind of blends in, because I would like to eventually not care about it. Obviously, that day's not today. I care less about it than I did a year ago, but I still care a little bit about it. Yep, fall my ass, hotter than a witch's hoo-ha here in Texas. I know. I was doing a reading for somebody in Texas, and they said it was 109 today. Currently at 5 p.m., 109. They were sweating their vajingas off, and I was like, yeah. First week under 100 degrees. Jeez. Honestly, it's just too much. It's just too much. Carol says, I like your hair. Thank you, Carol. It's very windblown right now. It's extremely windblown. It's supposed to be mid to upper 90s for the weekend here in Wisconsin, expecting to break some records. Dang. I can tell. I can tell. Is your natural color red? No. My natural color is dark brown. I'm very French, hence the name La Riviere. So I have very dark brown hair. This is just the hair dye that I used last time. I just grabbed something, and I think it had, I might have some auburn highlights maybe naturally, but it's mostly brown. Yeah. So anyways, but it's coming in lighter because of all the gray than this reddish tinted stuff. It's only in the light. It looks like it's got some red. I think it's just the dye that I used last time. Okay, I don't. Okay, nobody's private messaging you for sexual content. I think that's what it says. Nobody's going to do that. Block. Delete. Hold on, I got to delete these. Terrible. I see sexuales and privido, and I'm like, no, nobody's going to private message you for sexual content. Because red would be hot, and not just saying it, because I've done red hair before. No. I've done red hair before. I have. I've done all the color. I used to have red hair. When did I? I probably can't. It's probably not on my phone, but I know I've done all the colors. I've had all of the colors. Let's see. Let's see if we can see how far back this phone goes. I liked this one. This one was kind of like a brownish. That was when my hair was super short, though. Let's see. Of course, then there's pink and purple and blonde and all different colors. Lots of colors, but it doesn't have an old. There isn't an old red one on here. Let's see. But I did have red hair once upon a time, but it's been a hot minute. And I was thinking, I don't know, I was thinking like a light brown, or like a dark blonde, but not, like blonde. I don't want it to be. Yeah, no, that the red hair was a very long time ago, and those pictures would be on my old profile that Facebook deleted, which I honestly feel like all that information is still out there in Facebook land. But, they just deleted the link to it or made it private. I feel like at some point maybe I'll get access to that profile again and I can get all my pictures of my kiddos back. That would be super nice. I would love that. But no, I don't have a red hair picture to show you. But anyway, yeah, I straighten. JD says, "Oh wow, it's straight." I do. I straighten my hair sometimes. Sometimes I get in a crazy mood and I'll straighten it, and then I'm good for a couple of months. Hi, Sheldon. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I feel like straightening my hair today, and then yeah, then the feeling goes away. So because I don't have straight hair. This is my natural hair. It's a mess. You know what's worse than cold coffee when it's supposed to be hot? Do you know what's worse than that? Burnt cold coffee. It's supposed to be hot and it's not. So we're gonna just check this real quick. Oh God. I'm gonna pretend I'm at a police station because they drink terrible coffee. I'm drinking coffee out of a styrofoam cup and it tastes like mud. And just like that, it's not as bad. Caramel. Caramel colored hair. I mean, that's what I was thinking. Kind of like that. I don't know. Hi, Natalie. I was just looking through my reading notes, Natalie, and I saw that we had done reading. Thank you for contributing to my spiritual purpose. I want to thank everybody who gets a private reading from me because I do feel like that really is where I thrive. I mean, I feel I just love doing private readings, but I mean, it's whatever. Like something wrong and I can't see the chat. Oh no, Elspeth, what did you do? Hi, Jen. Hi. Oh, of course, of course. I am here for everyone, and I just want to say, I really am here for everyone. And I had said, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know when it was. I do remember saying it though. That if you were having a rough day or you just need somebody to vent to or whatever, to just message me and I'll listen, right? I did say that. And thank you to the people who actually heard me and message me when they need somebody to talk to. And I love that. I love that. I'm here for you. I had several people reach out to me on Messenger that were having a hard time or just a rough day and needed somebody to talk to. Make sure you put that when you message me though, like I need to vent. So that will let me know not to blow you off. Because sometimes I'm busy, but I will make time. And I say blow you off in the nicest possible way. If I'm driving and you message me a long message and I'm not going to read it because I'm driving, doing my day job. But if you say, I need to vent first and then your long message, I will look at it as soon as I stop driving and I will respond, but you got to let me know. Is it time sensitive? Are you emotionally triggered and vulnerable? Do you need immediate medical attention? I don't know. But just let me know. Anyway, I appreciate the people who message me. And I don't look like I'm losing weight. I feel like I got a little bit of this going. It's not too much though. It doesn't jiggle. I guess I'm doing okay. Anyway, I'm all over the place today. It started first thing this morning. I said to myself, I'm going to take some ground beef out of the freezer so Emma and I can have burgers for dinner. I grabbed a shower and I grabbed my coffee and I ran out the door and didn't take ground beef out of the freezer so that we could have burgers for dinner. Yeah. So I got home, realized I don't have anything for dinner and I don't microwave food um, because, it kills all the nutrients. So we just went and got some salad bar and fried chicken at Pizza Planet. But anyway, I tried, and it's this crazy thing where like I'll take something out of the freezer and put it in the fridge. I'm like today, I'll take something out of the freezer, put it in the fridge. I'm gonna make chicken tomorrow. And then the next day comes around and I'm not in the mood for chicken. And the day after that comes around and I'm still not in the mood for chicken and it's defrosted and it's going bad. And then it just ended up going bad because I'm not in the mood for chicken. Okay, Jen. Jen says, send me a picture of the bush you have in your. Look, first when I started reading that, I was like, is this spam? Send me a pic of the bush you have. Hold on. Who told you that? Oh, shit. I'm funny. Jen was talking about making jellies and things of that nature. And she said there was chokeberries and black currants. And I could have sworn last year, okay, so there's this big, long, it's really tall. It's way taller than me. And it's probably at least 10 feet tall. Okay. And then it goes across the whole back of the yard. And last year it had all these berries on it. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never seen these before. Don't let the chicken go bald. I know, Carol. I know I'm terrible. Yeah, it's huge. It's like at least 10 feet tall. I have no concept of size at this moment, but it's huge. It's completely loaded down with all these berries last year. New to South Dakota, no idea. There's all kinds of beautiful, there's plumeria flowers that grow in the yard and they smell amazing. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Anyways, I looked at these and I think I Googled it and I think it was it said something like it was illegal to pick them, whatever it was. And I think it was some kind of a currant, and Jen says she has chokeberries and black currants. And that's why I was like, well, what do yours look like? Because I want to make sure that's what this is before I go out and pick ridiculous amounts of currants. Because Jen said that black currant syrup in water is just as good as elderberry syrup. And I thought, how amazing would that be that I would have all of this currants in the backyard? Maybe I'm supposed to make currant syrup for all of you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a huge bush. It's a huge bush. So, I don't know. Why aren't we satisfied in the last few decades with whatever we took out of the freezer yesterday? And thought, I don't know, Elspeth. It drives me nuts because I literally took out sausage links out of my freezer to make breakfast. And they've been in the fridge for I took them out, I don't know, last Thursday. They've been in the fridge for a week. They're probably no good now. Which doesn't really make any sense if you think about it. But it's pork, and I don't test the boundaries with pork. You can get really sick from eating bad pork, and I don't ever want food to make me sick because I love food. I have a love relationship with food. There's no hate involved, and I don't want to have hate for pork. I was told a few years ago, yeah, no, I don't mess with it, Cheryl. I don't. I was told a few years ago I did the natural healing in another life, and it's still something I love doing. Absolutely. Yeah. They're like reasons. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they taste like. I've never eaten one. And that's why I was looking at them like, are these safe to eat? What are these? Because it was loaded, and it's loaded right now, let me tell you. And if they are currants, then I want to get out there and get some before they're gone, because let me tell you what, completely loaded one day, I look and see what they are. The next day, the birds came and they wiped out the entire, it's like they were waiting for them to get ripe or something. They wiped out the entire bush. Like it was wiped out. I was like, damn, those must be good, because they ate the whole thing. Like it was gone. Send a picture when you're off here. I'll do you one better. I will have Emma go take a picture for me right now. How about that? I'm going to message her and I'm going to say, Emma, go take a picture. Can you go to the backyard? Ta-da. 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 How do I pay other than PayPal? Does it not say in the description box? I picked some plum. You know what bothers me, Shell? Okay, let me read your comment first. Speaking of apples, I picked some plums with the apples I canned. I canned them into plum pie filling. Ooh. You never ate a plum until last Saturday? Shut up right now. You can't be serious. You never ate a plum in your life. Are you joking with me? This is my shocked face, Sheldon. You never. Why not? They're delicious. I absolutely love them. Ooh, Jen said I did plum and blueberry jam today. What? You guys are making me so hungry. I just ate. You never thought about it. Oh my God, I love them. They are so good. They're kind of a little bit sweet and tart at the same time. How do they do that? I love plums. They're so good. Okay, Linda says she sent on PayPal gift. Oh, what? What's that for, Linda? What do you want me to do with that? Do you want a reading, or they are so good, and when they're like dark red, oh, like peach and an apple. Yeah, it's almost like the consistency of a peach, I would guess. The way they're like meaty and not gritty like an apple or a pear. And like, I don't know. I don't know. They're so good though. Come to British Columbia and I will send some home with you. I know. My God. It is hard to find unless you're in Georgia. You got to go to Georgia for them good peaches. Peaches. What do you want me to do with it? Reading. Okay. Okay, hold on. Emma sent me pictures. I asked her to send me pictures and she did. Okay. This is what we got. This is what they look like. They're very ripe. Well, that's fuzzy, but it's kind of like red in the middle, I guess. And I don't know if you could tell, but it is completely loaded. I don't know if you can tell because of the glare, but it is like literally completely loaded with berries. Can you tell what kind they are? I think they're black currants. Do you think? I just know that like it says that you're not allowed. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I was asking Jen. I was asking Jen because I could have sworn I could have sworn I googled it last year, and it was some kind of currant. And she made a post today. Um, she made a post today about black currant syrup being just as good as elderberry syrup. And I thought, yeah, that would be awesome if I could make some with these things that are on the hedge in the back. Now, as I was going to say, Sheldon, there are so many fruit trees here. Choke cherries. Send it to you. Okay, I'll send it to you. I'll send you. I got to download it real quick. And I'll send it to you. And maybe you can tell by the leaf. This one's a little blurry. It's hard to tell, but I'll send them all to you. On Messenger, a plant identification app. What? Shh. Sending. Okay, I just sent it to you on Messenger. I just sent them to you. Yeah, I don't want to die. It does look like a black currant, doesn't it? And they're so tall. Um, is it a black currant? Because black currants are supposed to be like she said that I could make a syrup with it. Sheldon, I'll send it to you so you can get a better look at it, and you can look on the app, right? You said that you use an app. Here's what Emma took. I sent it to you, Shell. Does it look like that? Are the leaves the same? Oh, I can't tell. That's a fuzzy picture. I know it's huge. It's a huge ash. It's a huge ash bush. It's huge. It's like at least 10 feet tall, maybe taller. Um, and it just goes across the whole back of the yard like a privacy fence almost. Um, of course, there's probably several of them, but yeah. And as I was saying, Shell, I mean, the thing that's in the side yard, the one that is pink, it flowers pink, and then the flowers die, and then it gets berries on it. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll ask her. Let me ask her. Do they have to have a single seed? Or single one? When you squish the berry, was there a single seed? Hard to tell, right? Looks like guts. Yes, there was a single seed inside. If birds eat them, they aren't poison to human. Oh, yeah, the leaves do look different. You're right. The leaves. Maybe it's like a variation. A black chokeberry. Sheldon says the phone says, did you put it in an identifier? Hi, Vanessa. Or a bird cherry. Choke cherries. Choke cherries or a bird cherry. Vanessa, I told everybody how you and your husband had a baby yesterday. Well, technically, your husband didn't have the baby. He got a baby. You had a baby. And you birthed a cute little angelic baby. And it's so precious. And I told them your baby's name is Layla. And she's just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful little bundle baby. Did you go home already? He just got one as a gift. You did all the work. It was all you. It's the same as my choke cherries. Okay. So Jen says it's the same. So they're choke cherries and they're edible. So are they like really sour to eat? What do they taste like? You're still at the hospital. Ugh. Bummer. That sucks. Congratulations. Woo-hoo. Okay. Anywho. Honestly. Okay. So we're going to do. Hi, Linda. We're going to do a reading for Linda Stanley. Just so there's no confusion. Linda Hoglander. Choke cherries grow in clumps, several stems like high bush cranberries. Huckleberries grow single berry, but many on one branch. They kind of looked like they were in a clump. We figured it out already, Elspeth. Don't confuse me more. I'm already confused enough as it is. I got kitties laying all over the place. Okay, Linda Stanley. Okay. You're stuck here till the weekend. Ugh. Gross. Why so long? It's already been 24 hours. Don't they kick people out? No, there's no thorns, Bambi. What's deadly to animals? Chokeberries? Really? They want money? Yeah. Yeah. The seeds have small amounts of cyanide. Oh. Is that why it's called a chokeberry? Do I need to harvest these berries? Oh, yeah. Yeah, good with enough sugar, you're right. You can't eat the seeds, they are toxic, but boil them down for about half an hour, then strain them through cheesecloth. What about like a mesh? What about like a mesh strainer? Can I use that? Does it have to be cheesecloth? I don't have cheesecloth. The moon looks big. The moon is big. Cheesecloth works better. Does that mean I have to go buy a cheesecloth? Save them for a special occasion. Because they're. No, you need to be able to actually squeeze the fabric. Okay. Because I was thinking I would like squish them through a mesh strainer. I will have to find some then. This sounds like a whole lot of trouble. This is starting to sound like something I don't have time for. I'm just saying. This sounds like a job for Betty freaking Crocker. And my name is Misty. A thin white new sock. Everybody's. This sounds ridiculous. It sounds like I'm not going to end up doing this. That's what it's, to be honest, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, it sounds like I probably won't do it. If we're being honest with me, this sounds like a pain in the ass. Right? Take a perfectly good t-shirt and ruin it for some berries. No. I know. It's all great. These are all wonderful suggestions. My boyfriend called me Susie Homemaker. I'm telling you, man, I'm super jelly. Okay, Linda Stanley. We're changing the subject now. We're changing the subject. We're going to do a reading for Linda. Okay. Linda, who's. Gosh. Linda, when I'm asking, like, who's here for you, I'm getting a lot of pain going down my neck. Pain. It just feels like I can't turn my head. If like I'm really stiff, and I feel like I can't turn my head. Is a man? Yes, it's a man. Is a male. What is this? Dystrophy is what I'm hearing. So he's got like some muscle dystrophy or some atrophy, like where like his muscles are frozen up, or like. Do you know somebody like this who's passed away, Linda? Somebody who had some kind of muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy. Okay, thank you. Muscular. Somebody who had some trouble with this, right? Okay, no. Okay, give me some more information. You are not. What? Hold on a second. I'm talking about Linda Hoglander. Linda Hoglander, you have somebody passed with muscular dystrophy that's a male? Hold on a second. You do. Interesting. You do. And who is this to you, Linda? And my neck hurts. Who is this person to you? What is their first name? Because they're showing me like Stephen Hawking's, so it's just this kind of like, were they in a wheelchair? Linda Stanley, hold on, don't go anywhere. Your brother-in-law. Okay. What was his first name? He was in a wheelchair? Okay. Because he's showing me. Linda, I got to deliver. Linda Stanley, I need to deliver these messages to her real quick. Okay. And then we'll do yours. His name is Ray. Yep. Okay. And did he also have problems with his stomach? It is a muscle, he said. It is a muscle. Was he fed like through a tube? Yes, he did. Okay. Okay, Ray. He's doing this. He's very excited. Hi. 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 Oh my gosh, hi. He says hi. Oh my gosh, hi. He's giving me the number 7. Um, why is the number 7 important for him? Is this going to be July? Has it been 7 years? Um, how is this number 7 important for him? Hi, Donna Ann. How are you, sweets? July or 7 years? 7. Your daughter's month. What does it say? Okay. What does it have to do with him? Why is he giving me the number 7? Like 723. It's like 7. What is 723? What is that for? What is that? Was this like a motorized chair? Because he's showing me pushing a button, like a motorized chair. Motorized. And he's showing me like different ramps. It was a motorized chair. And he's showing me like different ramps, like coming out of his house and stuff. And who's the woman that took care of him? He's showing me somebody, like a woman. I don't know if this is his mom, his wife. He's showing me a woman taking care of him. It was good to see you too, Jeanette. I will. I'll reach out to you. I absolutely will. I'll try to get them. I'll try to get them before the birds do. His sister. Okay, and did she? He's showing me. He's showing me a woman with like shoulder length hair. Is this short shoulder length hair? Kind of like the picture that I showed earlier. You weren't here for. Um, it's kind of like that. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Yeah, that's what he's showing me. Short hair. His sister. She is still living, correct? Big heart. Big heart. He's showing me for her. She's got such a big heart. And she wears glasses. Is that correct? He said, I just love her so much. He said she is just an angel. And could you please tell her that? Could you please, yes, she wears glasses. Could you please tell her how much Ray loves her? Like he loves her so much. He wants her to know that he knows that she thinks about him every single day, and he needs, I am so cold right now. I need you to share this live stream with her from and have her watch it from the beginning, okay? Not the beginning of the live stream, but the beginning of when he came in, okay? And just so she knows, all the validation, okay? And he wants her to know that he knows that she thinks about him every single day, okay? And he needs her to know from the bottom of his heart that she was such a blessing to him and that he couldn't have gone through this life without her. He's so grateful for her. And she is literally like an earth angel. Like she is the most loving, giving person that God put on this earth, he said. And he just wants her to know that she couldn't have done better by him if she tried. He really wants her to know that. Like he is so proud to call her his sister, okay? And he said she is a gift from God, okay? And he treasures her so very much. And she just has such a pure heart, and God knows how pure she is. That she's such a pure angel, okay? And he just sends her lots of kisses, lots of love, like that. He keeps kissing her like that. I'm not sure if it was just because he had trouble moving, but just kisses like that. And he wants her to know that he sends her lots of love every single day. Okay. So, Linda, we were not doing free readings tonight, but he came in as soon as I looked at your name, and I was like, "Not Linda, not that Linda, this Linda." But he said, "Oh no, we're doing this. She's got to know. She needs to know that I'm still here, that I'm still existing, that I see her, that I hear her, that I know that she still misses me, that she still thinks about me every single day." Okay. And absolutely do a reading with me. I love doing private readings. It's my absolute favorite. The energy comes in so much stronger in private readings than it does over the live. Um, no problem. No, she's a sweetheart. Don't you worry, Linda. She's a doll. Um, but just know that that she, yeah, I will try to be on tomorrow, Cheryl. Here's the deal, guys. Um, I'm just barely out of my financial hole, and my children are coming to visit in 2 weeks. They'll be here on the 13th, and they'll be here from the 13th through the 19th. And I don't know how I'm going to work while they're here. I don't know how I'm going to go drive and do DoorDash and be away from them while they're here. I don't want to waste a moment. And I don't know how I would do live streams while they're here, because it's my son and my daughter's friend coming. So I'm going to be working my butt off over the next 2 weeks to try and make as much money as I can to take my kids to do fun stuff while they're here. I really want to kind of wow them with South Dakota, so maybe they'll want to move here. My daughter Madeline helped us move up here, so she went and saw Mount Rushmore, and did a little bit of, not really much at all, sightseeing. But my son's never been here. Um, but I really want my kids to move up here because I miss them. So I will, to answer your question, yes, I should be on tomorrow night if I'm not too tired. I'm trying to come on as often as I can, um, so that I can, stockpile some cash, do some fun things with my kids when they come. Definitely going to go see Mount Rushmore. I really think my son would like that. Go drive by Crazy Horse because I hear that's amazing. Take my kids to go see the Devil's Tower because that's such a cool place. Um, yeah, and just drive through Spearfish Canyon, which absolutely gorgeous. And just take them to do fun things, and that stuff costs money. So yes, I will be working. I will be working. It's fine. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Linda. I'm so excited. I'm literally counting down the days. I'm going to have to go to Denver because there's no reasonably priced flights that come into Rapid City because it's just a regional airport. Um, so I have to drive 6 hours to Denver to pick them up, and their flight gets in at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, I'm not waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning to drive 6 hours, so I'm gonna go the night before to Denver and get a motel room and sleep and wake up and pick up my children. So that's what the plan is. You're welcome, Linda. Please share that with his sister. I would super appreciate if you could do that because he went through a lot of trouble to bring you on here and to come through when it was somebody else's reading. But he did. You see how Linda Stanley sent a donation, and then Linda Hoglander got a reading? Like he used a lot of parallels there to try and get through, and I really think that's funny. So, anyways, hi Trisha. Hi Trisha Ann, how are you? Okay, so Linda, that was not for Linda Stanley. That was for oh man. Interesting how that came in so very clearly with the muscular dystrophy and all of that. He was very, very, very specific. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, I got itch. Hi Teresa, how are you? Okay, okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, sweetheart. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate you. You don't have to do that. Absolutely do not have to do that. Okay. And Linda, I have an older female coming through for you. This feels like a great grandmother. Did you have a great grandmother still living while you were alive? I'm feeling somebody so far removed, so far above you, but it was like they were alive, but it wasn't for very long. Like you were still a small child or, in single digit years when they passed. Very interesting. V. Very interesting. V. I'm getting a V initial. I don't know. Like Vera, Valerie, V. Do you have somebody past? This is like a very old person for you. This is going to be somebody that you might not have a lot of memories of, actually. And I'm clearing my throat. So I don't know if she had some issues or she did clear her throat a lot. If she had a lot of something going on with the throat here. It just feels like maybe she had some allergies or maybe she just had a lot of mucus. I feel like I have to clear my throat. V. She keeps showing me V, like VH or V. What is this initials for? These are somebody's initials. VH, V. Something with a V. Vera, Valerie, Vidalia. I don't know. VH. Stop it, kitty. What are you doing? You looking at ghosts? What are you looking at? Okay, if you say so. So this is going to be like a great grandmother or somebody who was incredibly old when you were young. Okay. Hi, Mandy. So you might not have a lot of memories of this person, considering. But they were there for your christening. They're showing me that they were there for your christening. Christening. Did you get christened? Because my cat's freaking out. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. What's she doing? What are you doing, kitty? Honestly, didn't know my grades at all. Okay. Did you get christened? Because they're showing me somebody in like a christening dress. So it just reiterates the fact that I feel like they were there in your very beginning of life, but not for very long. Okay. And so this might be something that you're not, aware of the dates of either because like I said, they weren't there for very long. And they're giving me like heart related issues. Heart related issues. Yes, heart related issues. Catholic. So you would have been christened. Yes. And they're also showing me like a wooden cradle. Okay, do you know if in your family if you had like an old wooden cradle that like somebody in your family made uh that you and your siblings, do you have siblings that you and your siblings might have slept in? Like they're showing me like an old wooden cradle. And they're talking about family history, okay? And like they're showing me like the dovetail woodworking on it, like it was like handmade. And they're specifically talking about, I feel like this is your great great grandfather. You're specifically talking about the dovetail woodworking on it, like how it's like put together. This is some kind of baby furniture. Do you have a relative that was a woodworker? Not that I recall. They're showing me this. Okay, so I don't know if maybe you would have baby pictures of yourself, or some old pictures, that would have this, that would show, like, it might have even been something that you ended up using for like doll furniture. But it was, I'm seeing clear as day. This is something that was handmade by like a great grandfather or something. Somebody, like how they would make, like a hobby horse or a rocking horse, things of that nature. All right. Thank you for your messages. Can we speak with somebody else, please? Somebody younger? Linda, do you have a sister? Because I'm hearing sister when I say somebody younger. I heard sister. I only have crib pictures. Okay. Very specific messages that came through about that. So that's going to be somewhere about, um, they were, he was also, this great grandfather was also talking about woodworking. Like there was other things. All of my siblings with the white rails, and all my siblings with the white rails. Crib pictures and all my siblings with the white rails. Are you talking about the crib? The white rails with the crib? Hi, Mary. Two sisters, one younger, one older. Are they both still living? I just wrote yes, so I guess they are. Hi, Mary. You're funny. Yeah. I wrote yes that they're both living. Okay, so do we have somebody connected to your sisters and you? How about your mother? Okay. Do you also have brothers? Because are there five of you? Yeah, the white crib rails. I got you. What? I'm not opening the closet for you. I'm asking about brothers because, I wrote down a two and then a five. And so I'm not sure if this is specific, like, February 5th, or if this is talking about two brothers and three sisters would be five total, or if there's, I don't know the connotation of what this number represents, but that's what I wrote down. And do a lot of you have blue eyes? Five left. Yes, two brothers, two sisters, and me. Okay, last one's there. Okay, two, five, because I thought that's what they were talking about. And the blue eyes, is this for the brother that's passed, or what is the blue eyes reference for? Is it for all of you, or is it just for the one that's? Would you stop? You're not going in there. Stop it right now. Stop it. I'm busy. No. Go lay down. Uh, who's the blue-eyed sibling? Blue eyes. Do you all have blue eyes? Why is this important? They had me underline this. Who? What is the age of 17 for? Okay, because they had me write down 17. So do you have somebody who's 17? Does your brother that's passed have like a 17-year-old grandkid or a son, or was he 17? How is this number important? 17. And he's talking about the baby blues. So it's definitely somebody's eyes that he's talking about, or having the baby blues. Which one is it? It's the eyes. Okay. Was blue for brother alive, green for me, and past brother, brown for the rest? Okay. So I'm asking, I want to know about the blue for brother that's alive. Would it be fair to say that he was popular with the ladies? Because he's making me feel like your blue eyed brother is a little bit of a ladies' man, or ladies find him very attractive. Okay. Just give in to the cat. I'm not doing it. I won't do it. Hi, Kelly from South Carolina. Thank you for watching. Alexis, these are paid readings tonight. If you want to ask a question, you can make a donation of $15 for a question. Elspeth, what are you doing? I'll write you on the list. We'll write you on the list and connect to your parents, okay? We'll do that. That's what we're going to do. That's how it's going to go. That's what's going down. Your leg stinks. No, it's okay. It's all right, Linda. I understand. But do you understand the number 17? What is that for? I got you, Elspeth. I wrote you down on the list. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, Cheryl, I'll see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. So the number 17 is either going to be like the 17th of a month, 17th anniversary, somebody who is currently 17 years old in your family dynamic, 2017. There's some kind of a 17 connotation here that they give me a message for. And then they were saying about your brother being like a ladies' man or being popular with the ladies. Your brother with the blue eyes. The brother with the blue eyes. I think. I don't know if he's talking about your brother with the blue eyes or he's talking about himself, but he said something about baby blues. And so I could just assumed that he was talking about the brother with the blue eyes, but he might be talking about himself. The one that passed with his drummer. Oh. So is he the ladies' man? Because he mentioned something about a ladies' man. So if he was a drummer, there's a good possibility that chicks flock to him because women love musicians and bad boys and all that good stuff. What is this number 17? Are we looking at 2017? Are we looking at 17 years old? Are we looking at 17 years ago? Your brown-eyed brother was a Casanova when he was young. Sweet. Okay, so he's mentioning a ladies' man. So okay, it might be, it might be he's just mentioning a little bit of about everyone. So Linda, what is he talking about in reference to you when you were 17 years ago? Let me look. Let me look what year that is. I don't even know. Hold on a second. He's giving me more information. 17 years ago would be 2006. 2006 in relation to you. I threw an arrow over here. We're talking about you 17 years ago in 2006. What is that? What is it has been 17 years for you? What happened in 2006? That's when I met my now husband. I knew it was about your marriage. I knew it was about your marriage. I knew it. I just had it. I was literally just about to ask you, have you been married for 17 years? I literally was about to ask you that. Okay. They said it was a red letter day, like a big important day, is what I heard. You married in 2014. Hi, Colleen. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, they said it was a red letter day, like a big important day. Throwing the bouquet, because he's showing me throwing the bouquet. We married in 2014, but met 17 years ago. Wonderful. Okay. So he's actually showing me you throwing the bouquet and somebody catching it that's got like their hair is curled or permed. Okay. So who got married after you? Was there another sister that like got married after you? I know sometimes the messages are figurative and they're to try and get. Okay, let me explain one more time the way this works, Linda. I thought you'd been watching me long enough. I receive images, words, feelings, and I'm translating them what I think they mean. So I am telling you what I'm seeing and then trying to explain to you what I'm getting from it. So I'm translating it. Okay. So did somebody get married after you did that's got brown curly hair? Or fall in love? Because they're showing me like the significance of throwing the bouquet is that somebody is supposed to get, they're supposed to be the next person to get married, right? So that's what I'm seeing. They're showing me like throwing the bouquet. Somebody's got like brown curly hair, or it's like permed or something. I don't know. It's brown. Yeah. Gosh, that's old. They're showing me like a really old wedding dress from like the 80s. Second marriage. Is that your second marriage? They're showing me a very old dress. Yes, it is your second marriage. Okay. So was your first wedding in the 80s? Because that's what they're showing me. They're showing me like very curled hair and like a 1980s style wedding dress. Okay. You can ask a question if you send a $15 donation. These are not free readings. I'm not answering free questions tonight. Was it in the 80s, Linda? I'm definitely seeing the 80s because I'm seeing like, oh my gosh. You know how they would have the what do you call that? Like the electric keyboard. Uh the I know they're just showing Linda, let me explain to you again. I'm translating what I'm seeing into what I think they're trying to tell me. And what they're trying to tell me is like the 80s. It's all a theme here, the 80s, because they're showing me like you would wear a guitar, but it's like a keyboard. It's like a keyboard. It is definitely like the 80s. I think your brother is just really hung up on this time period for some reason. Synthesizer. Thank you, Joanne. That's what I'm seeing. They're showing me an electric synthesizer. Jeez Louise. I haven't seen one of those since Flock of Seagulls. Flock of Seagulls. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're stuck in the 80s right now, and they're showing me 1988. Oh, that's what they're showing me. The 80s. Okay, so this is definitely a validation for the 80s. Flock of seagulls. Oh man, an electric synthesizer. It's all it is. It's like it is Pictionary. Welcome to my life, Sheldon. This is actually how it works for me. I see things and I translate it into what my intuition is telling me it represents. And sometimes my intuition is not exactly right and it means something else. But then they give me more information. Sometimes I get it right away and they don't have to give me more information. And sometimes I need more information because I don't have something that they can pull from my memories to show exactly what they're trying to say. So they have to like piece it together like Pictionary. You love the 80s? The 80s were great. After the 80s, life was harder. Well, maybe that's why your brother loved the 80s too, because after the 80s, life was harder for everyone, I think. There was a lot going on after the 80s. Let's move on, shall we? Blue corduroy. Blue corduroy? Really? What is that about? Let me see if my brain can figure this out. Blue corduroys. So I don't know if he's talking about corduroy pants or if he's like, if this is like a blue corduroy jacket. Most corduroy was tan for some reason. Um, but I'm sure there was some blue. Why are we showing me? Okay, so corduroy. So he's showing me this book. It's about a bear. Is it called corduroy? Hold on. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Corduroy the bear. Yes. Yeah, look. Do you remember that book? Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember that story? I love that story. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. I love it. And he was looking for a button for his overalls. Oh my gosh. Memory lane. Holy smokes. You never heard of it? What? What? Oh my gosh. It's a 1968 children's book. I read it when I was a little kid. Loved it. Oh my gosh. It's such a great story. So my great great nephew just turned 2 and he got a bear like that. Shut up. Are you serious? From the Cabbage Patch collection. Literally so. Oh my gosh. He got a bear that looks like that? I love it. I love it. That story is literally the best. I think they made a TV movie too. I don't know. Let me look. Oh, I don't know. I don't see a movie, but I do see I do oh man, that wait. Was that it? Oh, it's like a live action. Yeah, I don't know, but man, that's cool, Linda. Okay, so they wanted to mention that for validation purposes. Okay. So the bear. Okay, the bear. So they're aware. My niece got it from someone moving away and she gave it to him. Oh, I love that. Look, that's so wonderful. I love the message. I love the message, and your brother is aware of it, okay? And so he just wanted to mention that. This is just shows, okay, that he's still around, that he's keeping an eye on the family, that watching over the family. Okay, what a beautiful validation. Still in the box. Oh my God. It's like a real corduroy. Oh my God. I love it. That's awesome. Let me just write that down. Writing down somebody's name. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. First of all, that just makes me happy. My brother's name was Robert. Oh, okay. That's good to know. He hadn't told me anything about that yet. I'm still wondering who the VH person was, like for grandparents, as far as your great grandparents were concerned. So if you could look into that, that would be awesome because I like to know things. I like to know what these things mean, like Valerie or Vera, some kind of V name, or just a V. People just called her V. But your brother does want to reiterate again that he is Hitzman was his last name. Okay. Well, he just wants to reiterate again that he is watching over your family. Okay. And I heard just now, who do you think is keeping you healthy? I'm going to take that to mean that he's also your grandma. Your grandma's name was Vovo. Okay. Vovo. Okay, so we got the V. What's the H for? What is the H? Is there another person that has like an H initial? Was that her last name initial? Oh, Hitzman. Hitzman, right? Is that your grandma's last name? Yeah. Thank you. Vovo Hitzman. How do you like me now? If anyone is interested in it's a really good time for me to plug myself. Hold on a second because I gave you those initials when we started and you just realized who it was, right? Vovo Hitzman, your grandmother. Okay. VH. Okay. Vovo Hitzman. Do you understand about the cradle as far as your grandmother is concerned? the homemade furniture, things passed down generation from generation. Do you have anything that your grandmother passed down to you, as in like a christening dress or something for you when you were a baby? Because personally, my mom is personally like my mom. My mom had a christening dress in a box, and I don't know where it came from, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like something passed down. You don't recall? Okay, no problem. It's okay. Uh, Somebody else might know. You know what I mean? Somebody else might know. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate you. Um, but if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, everybody, as you can see, my readings are very accurate. Uh, $60 for 30 minutes and $100 for 60-minute private reading. And if you pay $10 extra, you can have a permanent video recording of your reading to go back and watch over and over again. It's Portuguese, Linda says. Yeah, Vovo means grandma in Portuguese, apparently. Wonderful. Okay, so your beautiful family is wonderful, and thank you so much for allowing me to connect to them and to give you messages from them. Awesome. It's time for Elspeth. That's nice, Rick. Elspeth, we're not doing free questions tonight, Rick, but if you want to pay for a reading, you're more than welcome to. It's $25 to connect to loved ones who've crossed over and $15 for a tarot card spread. Yes, I remember the $10 add-on. Can you believe it? I never do. You're welcome, Linda. He wants you to know that he's watching over you and your family. I cannot believe how good JACK is doing. JACK, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to get him to not be good. But JACK has been sitting in the chair next to me and has not fussed, has not tried to get in the closet like the other one did. He's just been a very good BOY. Hi. He's been a very good BOY. I'm all Pictionary out. Good night, Sheldon. Thanks for hanging around. Appreciate you. Okay, Elspeth, we're going to talk to your mom. Is your mom passed? I appreciate we have that. I need it more than you know. Oh, no problem, Linda. Hi, Christina. How are you? I hope you're feeling better from your surgery and recuperating. Any messages from maybe 2 different people this week is significant too. Linda says, I have woodworkers on my family side. Yes, your mom has passed. Okay. Would she be one of the significant people for this week, Elspeth? Linda Hoglander, we already did your reading, sweetie pie. Elspeth. Elspeth. No, but that's okay. All right. So I got 2 female names, and I'm going to tell you the names, and I'm not sure if the names themselves are significant or just the first letter of the name. Okay, so we have Tracy, which is the letter T, and then we have Mary, which is the letter M. Do you have somebody with the letter T or a Tracy or somebody with the letter M or a Mary who is alive or passed? I'm also hearing something about shots. I don't know if this is like alcohol shots or gun shots, what kind of shots this is, but I'm hearing something about shots. Feels like drinking. Yeah, it's drinking. Okay, so they're showing me like drinking the shot and then putting the cup upside down on like a bar. So I don't know if this is a friend of yours, somebody that you knew when you were younger, somebody that you might have hung out with, partied with, drank with, that has passed. Terry was your old hunting buddy. T for Terry. Was Terry a drinker? Did Terry like to do shots or party or whatever? They're making me feel like this week has been very hard for you, not only because of the significance of the two people, but it brings back a lot of memories, is what they're telling me. And they're telling me that it's made you feel very lonely this week. So he said that you're down in the dumps, that you've been down in the dumps. I'm going hunting. I'm going hunting with his brother Mark. Okay, so we've got Terry and Mark. Mary is Mark with a K, not a Y. So we were close on that. Terry is Tracy with a Terr instead of a TR. Okay, so T and Y for Terry, MAR for Mark. Close, but no cigar. You've been a bit down this week. A social drinker. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Um, they are telling me that it is the anniversary of somebody's death this week. Is that correct? Is your dad also passed? Your sister's death this week? Yeah. Is your dad also passed? So when I'm writing down about only sister and your dad passed too. Okay. When I'm writing down about your sister passing this week, she's showing me like it almost looks like camping to me. Um, as everybody knows, I've never camped in my life. So all I have to go by is like a blanket fort. Okay. But it feels like camping to me. It could signify camping or like being in a fort with her, making forts with your sister when you were younger, or camping together. Okay. It's definitely camping. She's showing me a sleeping bag. Of course, it's rolled up because I've never been camping, but I do own a sleeping bag. Don't ask me why. I don't know. All the things in the world that don't make sense. I'm a widowed orphan. Yes, she and I camped together a couple of times. Okay. Thank you for that. So, aside from the camping, what else do you want to? She's also showing me when you were girls, when you were school age girls. She's showing me like sharing shoes. Do you understand that? Like where y'all had the same size feet or close to the same size feet, where you could exchange shoes at some point, trying on each other's boots. She's showing me shoes. Likely a rare good memory we made camping. Right. I mean, there's your siblings. I mean, you're technically not supposed to get along all the time because she's so I don't know if this is about taking your boots or you taking her boots, but she's showing me your mom passed shoes and clothes down. Okay, she's showing me like sharing boots. And I am getting, when I'm connecting to your sister, I'm getting pain in my head. So I don't know if this is related to her passing, if she had like Alzheimer's or dementia or brain tumor, an aneurysm, something head related or neurological disorder. But I am getting pain in my head with her. So does that make sense to her, for her? Or is that your dad stepping forward? And who's the one that had the problem with their foot? Is that your dad? Like, because I'm getting a lot of like foot cramps, and it feels like it belongs to one of your people. Your mom had Alzheimer's. Okay. Did your mom have problems with her foot? Because it feels like your dad. There's a little bit of a lag tonight, y'all. No worries. Sister foot as a teen, mom broke her foot, and dad too. Okay, so this is a family thing. All in the family. Why not all have problems with their foot? Okay, so it's all of them. And so I'm feeling an issue with my lungs now, so I'm not sure who this is for, but it feels, what do I want to say? Inflated. Why do I want to say inflated? Why do I want to say that my lungs feel inflated? Water? Fluid? Is there a lot of fluid in my lungs? What is going on? It feels, I can't describe it. Like an air bubble in my lungs. I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling right now, Elspeth. Okay. But it's something to do with the lungs. Your sister had lung cancer. Dad died from first asthma attack. Okay. Okay. I kind of feel like this is your dad. Your dad's lungs feel okay. Okay. Because they feel overinflated or like there's it's like an air bubble in my lungs. That's what it feels like. You ever get you ever get like a stray you ever get like air in your ribs or something and like you gotta whack it to like it hurts, but it's like a weird kind of hurt. This is definitely not lung cancer that I'm feeling. I feel like this is your dad. I know what they make me feel for lung cancer, and this is not it. So I feel like it's different than that. So I feel like this is your dad because it just I feel inflated. I don't know. But it's not lung cancer that I'm feeling. That's a different kind of pain. It's definitely about breathing, though. It almost, Dad was hit to restart his heart. Okay. So it's like being hit. Like when you have an air bubble and you got to whack it really hard. Okay. That makes sense for you? I'm glad it makes sense for you. What are you showing me now? What is this? What is this? That's not a mushroom. What is it? The shape. What is that? What are you trying to show me? What is that? What can this be? I don't even know what. I don't. Show me something. I don't know what that is. Before the defibrillator. Oh, okay. So he did get hit. Before he got zapped. Okay. I don't know what that is. Show me something different. What is that? Hold on. Hold on. All right. So a hexagon. Hexagon. So that reminds me of bees. Was your dad allergic to bees? Sister fed me a root that blistered my mouth. It wasn't really a mushroom. It was something else they were showing me. Almost like an ID tag or something. You know, like how they used to have like the circle ID tags with the little piece of paper in the middle. And it was just like aluminum, like an aluminum circle with a little piece of paper in the middle. And they would have, like room number or I don't know, something like that. Like it's like an ID tag. So maybe he's just trying to show me like ID tags. I don't know if that makes sense. Medic alert. Not necessarily what I was seeing. Your mom was allergic to bees. Dad was super attacked digging into a nest. Okay. So they're mentioning because they showed me a hexagon and this almost kind of maybe looks like a wing. I'm not sure what I was trying to draw there. But the hexagon shape reminded me of a beehive, and the beehive made me ask if your dad was allergic to bees. So now we all know how my ADHD brain works. It's very interesting the way the neurons transmit up there. They all worked in the hospital. Oh, okay. ID tags in the hospital. Okay, got you. Um, and who passed more than 30 years ago? Over 30 years ago. Did your husband like to wear like red flannel, Elspeth? Are you wearing red flannel in that? Are you wearing red flannel in that picture? Hold on a second. Just had a brain fart. I'm going to look you up on Facebook and look. You are wearing red flannel. You're wearing red flannel. Okay, look. Listen. Listen. Okay. Did your husband like to wear red, Dad? Or yes, your husband did, and Dad and I do in memory. Okay. Okay. That's what I was seeing, your husband in red flannel. And then I was brought to your picture, which looked like you're wearing red, but it's so small, it's hard to see on the screen. That's why I had to look it up. Okay. Did your husband like to hunt ducks? Because he's mentioning duck hunting to me. He's doing the little quack, the little quacky thing. The exact pattern in the picture. Yes. Red flannel. Yes. I know that you guys do moose and all that in Canada. Is that what that is? Is he whatever that he's got some kind of a calling thing? Um, but I'm specifically seeing like geese or ducks or something flying as well. So it could be that he's just showing me that to calling moose. Yeah, I know y'all. I know you said something about moose tags. Oh, there's tags again. Okay, moose tags. He's giving me a thumbs up. Okay, that's what he was trying to tell me. Moose tags. That's what he was trying to tell me. It's a moose tag. It definitely does look like a tag that would be on an ear of an animal. Now that I'm looking at it. Yep, he had a call. We have geese migration here. Okay. That's what he was showing me that. Okay. Moose tags. Now, what does this make sense if I were to say every other year for the moose tags? You got your moose tags. Okay. Does it make sense if I tell you that it's every other year? Is it a process where you apply every other year, or how does that work? Because he's mentioning every other year to me. My third lucky draw, enter lottery. Okay, but can you apply for tags every other year, or is it a 2-year license, or what is he talking about? Every other year. Apply yearly, but it's a lottery draw. Yeah. What is every second year supposed to be? What is that for? Shooting, hunting, shooting. Is that what you're saying? He's talking about some kind of license or something that's every 2 years. And he said it's for shooting, hunting. I really don't feel like doing that later. I'm tired. It's a lottery draw. So you pay in to apply for a license every year, but you don't always get it. I don't know either, Elspeth. It's not making any sense to me. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. But did you hear from, because your husband's talking about the flannel, your dad came in, your sister came in, your brother came in, your friend Terry came in. You had a lot of family pop in for you. I got one moose, not the second, and this is my third. Okay, awesome. That's good. I hope you go shoot one, I guess. If you're going to eat it, shoot it. If you're going to eat it, I know you will. So we had a lot of people come in. Yes, all of them except fiance. Right. Lots of people. Hi, Karen. So yeah. Woo! A lot of people come in for you. I'm sorry not everyone came in that you wanted. Hi, Catherine. Yes, I am. I'm going to be going to sleep. Catherine wanted to know before she donated, but I am available for private readings in the mid afternoons, and I will more than likely, be back tomorrow night to do more live stream readings, which are not exactly 30-minute readings. If you wanted to get a private reading, it's a 30-minute video or phone chat with me for $60, or you could do the mini readings on the live streams for $25. Yeah, your entire hunting crew. I guess they just all want to support you on your big moose hunt. Like, hey, let's go hunting, Elspeth. I mean, go on with you. Go hunting. But yes, Catherine. So definitely gonna sign off because I'm a little sleepy past my bedtime. If you're interested in private reading with me, everybody, my reading rate is $60 for 30-minute private video or phone chat. If you want a video reading, you can pay $10 extra and get a permanent YouTube link to rewatch your reading as many times as you want. It's private YouTube link, so nobody else will have it except for you. 30 minutes for $60, 60 minutes for $100, so you get $20 off when you book for an hour. My nose is getting itchy. My eyes are tired. My nose is getting itchy. I'm ready for bed. Woo! Well, I mean, Catherine and I worked until 3:30, and then I drove home, and then I did a private reading, and then I ate dinner, and then I came on my live. So it's been a long day, and we've done some really amazing readings tonight, and I hope everybody enjoyed them. And I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. And like I said, if you're interested in getting a private reading with me, you can reach out to me on my Facebook page, Misty the Medium 2, or you can find me on my website, www.quantumcatalysthealing.com. If you're interested in booking services with me that are not listed on my website, please contact me with a form submission and we can discuss pricing. Okay. Thank you so much. They were all really great, Catherine. You should watch from the beginning. They were all amazing readings. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. If you like the readings tonight, please like and follow the page or the YouTube channel, Misty the Medium, so that you get notified when I go live. Okay.